What it do, Thadzic crew? THTC, Thadzic team, stand up. It's Thadzic tour. Hey man, Q&A part fucking 7, man. Let's fucking get it in, shit, bro. We're gonna change the fucking lights to something we ain't done before. Shit, I guess we ain't done this before, so let's get it in, man. Fucking drift out and everything like that, bro. Alright, bro. What's the kindest thing a stranger has done for you? You know, I feel like this hasn't happened to me that much. I don't know. I guess one time when I was really little, I saw this one like police officer, and he gave me something. I don't remember what he gave me, but he gave me something. Like maybe it was a sticker or something. I don't know. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Why John gonna 21-0 tomorrow, pussy? How do you spell that bad? What the fuck? How do you misspell every single word in that, bro? You misspelled every word. He did ask this yesterday, but that's technically happening today. I'm recording this on Saturday the 14th, which is the day of Thadzic tour. Wait, what? No, Sunday the 14th, which is the Thadzic tour. And yeah, we're gonna play today, and John wants to get into that 21-0 club. It's probably actually the 1v1 is probably done and did when this is up, but as I'm recording this, the 1v1 has not happened. So yeah. Will you ever join Prank Nation? Probably not. Why do you buy Chinese reps like those shit LeBrons? Whoever's asking this, you probably do the same thing. Top 5 shawties I would need I don't know what you mean by shawties. Do you just mean like females in general? Cause you know, there's a lot of them. I know a lot of females at JHS, you know, and they're all great people, you know, all of them. So we can't really put 5 females over the rest, you know, cause they're all just great, all of them, you know. Would you rather fuck Lila or Abby? I don't wish to talk about my friends in this context. Simon's ugly as fuck. He pisses me off. He is so ugly. Yeah, I know, bro. It's true. I mean, damn. Are you getting Issa into any sports? I'm not getting him into any sports myself. I guess it's his own job, and he gets himself into what he gets himself into. You know what I mean? Hot take: Bryce Cash Thadzic over FER. So I don't even see this being a hot take. I see this is true. This is a normal take. I'm pretty sure this was the team that played FER last time for like the first time as like a real like 3v3, and we 11-0'd them, 11-0. And this team has been really good all this time, I feel like. And I'll be honest, I feel like at times it knows it's a duo, and I swear I'm not even a part of this shit, and it's like really just Bryce and Cash cooking the other team. But I think the reason this trio is so good, and it's mostly because of Bryce and Cash, of course, but you have Bryce's shooting, you have Bryce completely taking over the outside, and you have Cash completely taking over the inside. So the whole court is yours when you have Bryce and Cash on your team, you know what I mean? And you have Bryce's like really good like shooting and handles and like height and everything on the outside, I feel like. And if Bryce shoots, if it goes in, boom, you got a 3-pointer right there. If it doesn't go in, Cash is fighting for that rebound. Cash is getting that rebound, you know what I'm saying? And if we can't score on the outside, you can always rely on Cash on the inside. Like, he's a paint beast, you know what I'm saying? And they're just a crazy duo at that. And then you also have Thadzic. Like, I just explained why they're a really good duo, but as a trio, sometimes when you have me, I could always be there for, you know, defense against the other team's littlest guy, and also for just draining threes. If you have me wide open on a 3, if they're guarding Bryce or something, I'll drain some of those shots, you know? That happens. Crazy trio, and I say they are better than FER. We're trying to run this today. We're trying to run this on Sunday the 14th for the first day of Thadzic tour. We want to run this 3v3, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get everyone to get there. I don't know if all of FER is going to be there, or if Cash is going to be there, or whatever the story is going to be. But we are trying to run this for Sunday, the 14th. And because last time FDR said, oh, we were giving you that win, we was just trying to get you back up on your feet and shit like that, and we just gave it to you, you know, 11-0 and shit. But we beat them 11-0, you know what I mean? And I want them to try, and I really want to run this 3v3. It's a good 3v3, it's a good matchup. And hot take, it's not a hot take, you know, it's a normal take. I think this is true. So yeah, crazy trio, Bryson Cash, crazy basketball players, man. Yo, what's Lila's snap? She bad low-key by Kian. I'm gonna assume Kian didn't actually put this down, but whoever did put this down, bro, shit, I mean, you can always ask her, you know, what's your snap? Best drinks? Me personally, I say my personal favorite drink as of taste might be Red Bull. I don't drink Red Bull. I do not drink Red Bull, but I think the best like tasting drink might genuinely just be Red Bull for me. I love the taste. And I used to drink it all the time like years ago, but I feel like I used to be short, and I thought that Red Bull was stopping my growth, so I literally stopped drinking it. And I did grow, but I feel like that's just a regular thing as you age. If you're young, if you're a kid, as you age, you also grow. And I'm a lot taller now, for sure. Obviously, it's been years, but I don't know. That's kind of why I quit it. But it's also not like the healthiest thing to just always drink Red Bull. And now it's like super rare. I'm talking maybe once every 2 months I might drink one. But it's like if I'm super thirsty, like a cold Red Bull is so fucking good, and I love it. But that's my personal best, like as a taste. But what I drink all the time, I love coffee. I make my own coffee. I don't believe in Starbucks and shit like that. I make my own coffee, and I drink it like 3 to 4 times a day. 2, 3, 4 times a day, and I love coffee so much. Like it's so good. I don't drink it for the caffeine. I don't need caffeine. Caffeine doesn't really affect me like that. But I just drink it for the taste. I love the taste. I also love Dr. Pepper as a soda. But the best drink of all time is water. You can't deny it. Water is just the best drink ever. There's no better drink than water. But I also really like the V8 tropical blend juice, and like that Fresca's like pear, cranberry, and raspberry juice. It's like super good. It's like watered down cranberry juice, but it's like so good. But yeah, that's just kind of where I go for drinks. Ping Wong Chow looked like Jeffrey Wang. That's very true. They're very similar looking. Lila bad for real? Okay. When will Issa drop porn? Does he come or do you come? I come. Issa, I don't expect Issa to drop porn. Is Cashbox underrated? It depends how we're using this, but I'd say in any way, I feel like, yeah, maybe Cash is underrated. You know, he's a really cool guy. He's a fun guy. I like him a lot, you know? And Cashbox, if we're like, bro, I want to say this right now. I know basketball is not his like main sport or anything, but he's really, really good. He's really good at basketball. He's like super good, and I don't think he knows how good he is. And I'm not glazing him or anything, but he's really fucking good at basketball. Like the way he just plays the game, he's super smart. His IQ is actually really high for basketball. He's really underrated when it comes to basketball. Really underrated. When you die, what do you want to be remembered for? So I feel like this is a very tough question. I feel like this is one of the best questions I've been asked yet. It's really tough, but you know, I feel like you always want to be remembered in a very positive way, and you want to be remembered in general. You are ugly as shit. Thank you. Opinion on tucked in shirts. This is very some people don't know the method. I'm gonna say tucked in shirts. As far as when you have nothing over it, you can have it untucked. That's fine. I'm saying if you have a hoodie on, this better be tucked. You know what I mean? If you're putting a hoodie over this should be tucked, because you have a hoodie over this. Because I don't understand how people put hoodies on and leave this untucked. That's crazy to me. It's always gonna be crazy to me. You can't leave this untucked. And it's like, if you're putting a hoodie on, if you're putting a long sleeve shirt over this, or a sweater over this has to be tucked. You know what I mean? But it doesn't have to be tucked if it's like this. And if you tuck it in like this, you're probably gonna end up looking kind of goofy. But I'm saying it's very important to tuck your shirt in when you have something over it, you know what I mean? Especially when it's cold. You stop all airflow from going into your torso from the bottom, and it's super good. If you have a hoodie over, you gotta tuck. If it's like this, you don't have to tuck. That's how it goes. But I love to tuck in my shirt in those situations. Why did I start cheating basketball? So I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. I hate cheating. I don't believe in cheating at all. And I would never cheat intentionally, but it does sometimes happen in 1v1s and shit like that. And we don't notice it in real time when it's happening, but sometimes it happens. Like maybe sometimes I'll do something and I'll keep track of the score wrong or something like that, and it's never intentional. It's never an intentional thing that I want to do, and to me it makes me really it makes me feel really guilty to know that I had to cheat to get that win. And I try to avoid cheating at all costs. If I possibly can, I just try to avoid cheating in general at all costs, and I hate it. And I just love a fair game, like a fair matchup, and I think it's much more better. You can be much more proud of yourself and just enjoy that victory much more when you can just kind of look at a game and say that you won this without cheating, and say that you won this fairly, you know. But if you had to cheat and then you say, oh, I won that game, oh, I win, let's go, but you had to cheat to get there, then it's like, did you really win? Like, do you really deserve that, you know? It's not deserving of it. So yeah. Why is John so short? His parents are short. Why you look like Caillou? Because I don't have much hair, I guess. Who rear-ended Lane's car? Oh my god, it's a crazy story, man. Me and Lane were going back from LA Fitness. We were in the car together, and we were just waiting at a red light, and out of nowhere it's like boom, right? And I literally thought it's like it felt like when you hit a pothole, but like really hard, and I thought the ground below us broke. I'm being dead serious. I thought the concrete below the car just like randomly crumbled. I'm being so serious. And I see Lane looking into the rear view mirror, and I just looked behind us, and he's like, oh, someone just hit my fucking car. And then he went out and talked to him, and it was Joaquin. It was Joaquin. But apparently he only hit Lane's hook. He only hit like Lane's hook or whatever. And then Lane's car was completely fine. And I guess Joaquin probably just messed up his car or something like that, I don't know. But apparently Joaquin thought he put it in park, but it wasn't in park, and let his foot off the brake, I think, to like see something on his phone or some shit. And then boom, he just hit us. Which was so crazy, I don't know, it was crazy. We were just chilling in the car and then boom, we just got hit. Simon is cute as fuck. He was chubby, now he's a little skinny little bitch. He's a pussy and he's still ugly as shit with puffy fat cheeks. Yeah, it's very true, man. Way a bald-headed cancer bitch. I am not. Why will John be the 4th member in the 21 Club? He won't be. He wants to be. He won't be. Thoughts on Lila? She's a pretty cool person. She has very interesting stories to tell us and stuff like that. She's a funny person, and yeah. Fuck Ryder. Simon deserves Abby. I can't really share my thoughts on this. I just know you can't really force someone to like you no matter what, you know what I mean? If someone has like their feelings for you, they're just gonna kind of keep those feelings for you, and they can't really like you, you know what I mean? So if Abby likes Ryder, she likes Ryder, you know? There's nothing nobody can do about it, you know what I mean? It is what it is, you know? Long ass nose, ugly face, penny pincher. You look like Groot from Minions, but Jewish and ugly as shit. Thank you. Why Chang Wong look like a yellow thumb? I can't answer it, but yeah, true, you do. Right, let's get. I don't want to speak about my dear friend in this context. Fuck, Mary, kill, Lila, Abby, Evie. I love all these girls a lot, you know, and I don't want to speak about them in this context either, you know. They're just my friends, and you know, I can't really talk about them in this way, you know. Why are you a pussy ass bitch? You cheats in 1v1s like Jacobs and trying to say you won, but you really just lost, and you just a sore pussy loser with a vagina. I don't cheat in 1v1s intentionally. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes my opponents cheat. I literally have my opponents cheating against me in 1v1s, and they also don't notice. It's fair because we don't see it happening. Also, in the 1v1 with Jacob, what do you mean you really just lost? I really won. Okay, we're gonna say Jacob won, but I really won. Because to win a fucking 1v1 is to score 21 points before your opponent, right? Is that how you win a 1v1? You score 21 points before your opponent does. That's what we do, right? Jacob scored 19 points. The cameraman Bryce gave him extra points out of nowhere. Like, the score was 2-2, and he said it's 4-2 Jacob out of nowhere. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, it's 4-2. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And we just kind of continued. And he gave him extra points. When he scored 21, he only had 19. He did not win yet. And one of my 3-pointers was counted as a 2-pointer, and I ended off with 20 points. I had 21. And the final score of the game, legally, no mess ups, no nothing. The final score of the game was 21-19. I win. But we didn't see how everything, like, we kept track of the score wrong and shit, and we said it was like 21-20 Jacob, and he won. But truly, I fucking won that game. So it is what it is. We're gonna say Jacob won because he's butthurt about it. And John's also just a hater, and he's saying I'm 1-6. Literally everyone says I won. Like, literally everyone. Like, we did the recount and everything. Like, everybody says that I won. Everybody thinks that I won. And the only 2 people that think that Jacob won is Jacob himself, which doesn't even fucking count because it's Jacob. And you have John. He's the only person because he's a fucking hater. He's a D1 hater. So yeah. Drop Lila's snap, please. No. How'd you get 21-0 twice in a row? I already explained this earlier. I heard Lane has a shrimp dick. I don't think so, you know, he's a player. Play Fortnite? Nope. Fortnite has been ass for 5 years. What are your plans after high school, man? Shit. I want to be a full-time YouTuber, you know. We want to be ThadzicReacts, you know, for forever and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? We're going to take it to the next level. We're going to be rapper, cook, rapper, chef, YouTuber, basketball player, all those things, you know what I mean? DIY, you know, tutorial guy and all that stuff. Why do you have to wait until March for your license? So basically, when I was 15, I didn't realize you could actually start driver's ed yet. I literally thought, because I always knew you had to be 16 to drive, so I thought you had to turn 16 to actually start driver's ed and everything like that. And I didn't know you could start at 15, so I never started at 15, right? And then I realized, like, way later, it was like the end of my sophomore year of high school, that I realized you could actually start at 15. And I was about to do it then. I was about to start it. But then I thought to myself, like, oh, I don't want to go through fucking driver's ed during my whole summer. I want to just chill for the summer, because we were doing a lot of street hooping, or summertime hooping with the gang, all summer. Every 2-3 days we're outside hooping, and it was just so fun. I just loved this so much. I'm so excited to do it again this summer. But except I might go to Bosnia, so it's gonna get cut short maybe. But I just love the summertime hooping, and I wanted to just take away all school and just focus on everything but school, you know what I mean? Like sleeping and summertime hooping and fucking playing video games and doing everything but school, you know? So I didn't want to do driver's ed during summer. I was like, what the fuck? Why'd I do that shit during summer? I just want to chill. And I told myself, you know what? I'm gonna start it the second junior year starts. And this is exactly what I did. I got everything done super quick. I'm talking first day of class to road test. I did everything under 2 months. Everything. From my first class to my road test, done in under 2 months. Everything's done. And I did it so quick. I have nothing left to do now except to literally wait for the 6 months of my permits to expire. And I find it such a stupid fucking rule. I feel like the rule should be pass your road test, get your license. Not wait 6 months and pass your road test, then get your license. It should just be get your license. What is gonna happen within these next 80 days from the day that happened, for the next 80 days? What the fuck's gonna happen to my driving ability? From, like, how am I gonna be a different driver today and March 23rd, right? Let's cut it to March 22nd. I can't get it on March 22. Well, how am I gonna be any different of a driver on March 23rd than I am on March 22? That doesn't make any fucking sense. I should be able to get such a stupid rule. You can never fucking make me believe otherwise. Such a dumbass rule. But yeah. You are a waste of fucking sperm. Your mom could have produced a kind and useful man who cures cancer, but she made some broke, ugly trash bum who loves satanic rappers like Travis Scott. And by his Chinese reps, you Abby's pet, little bro, you a fucking man, baby. You a bitch boy with zero pussy. Lots of cap here, man. Lots of fucking cap. I need to drink water. Hold on. So yeah. Travis Scott's not satanic. He's actually, it's so crazy why people think that. Literally click on a random Travis Scott song, you will probably find a lyric that literally praises God. I'm being dead serious. You will probably find it. If you click on a random Travis Scott song, you will find lyrics praising God and Jesus. I'm being dead serious. Why do you like the dog filter on Snapchat so much? I love it. It's like the pink one, like the super pink one. I really love it. I like it because it really makes your face like super clear and like really bright and clear, and it also just is like so like funny. It's like dogs, and it's like every time you open your mouth, it's like licking the screen. I love it. Thank God, thank you. Thoughts on Dane Aslan? Very interesting fella indeed, because I think nobody is like him, you know what I mean? He's very different from the rest of people in general, you know? I feel like he's his own person, and like nobody's really like him. He's just his own guy, and you can't find anyone else like him, you know? He's a very interesting fella, very funny. Opinions on Victor? I've never said like a word to him in my life. I swear, I don't know. I wouldn't have like anything. I don't know about him. I don't know about Victor like that. Why Simon ugly as shit and will never find love? He gonna get it one day, man. Shit. Opinions on Noob Nation. I wouldn't have many opinions, cause I'm not I don't know. I'm not like associated with them, so I don't really have like opinions on them like that, you know what I mean? I know the people in it, but it's not like I know like all that, you know? I'm gonna slap the fuck out of you when I see you by Lane. It's not true. Lane's a good ass guy, you know, he don't be doing that shit. Why your name's ThadzicReacts when you don't do reactions, making any original content that's worth watching? Because we were gonna imitate Flight. But I'm pretty bad at doing it, I suppose. Is Cody Eagle chill? Yeah. What is one thing you wish you had more time to do? So I feel like the long answer to this question would just be everything, but the short answer would be sleeping. And what I mean by that is not just I wish I had more time to sleep, just go sleep, right? It's not like that. What I mean is, let's say you have to get, for me, 8 hours of sleep is not good enough. For me, the only good amount of sleep is natural sleep. I actually, last night, I had 14 hours of sleep. I went to bed at 12, I woke up at 2. Because I was really tired throughout the week. Like, I had a pretty busy week, and I had not a lot of sleep all week. And I feel like the amount of sleep that's good for me is not 7 hours or 8 hours or 10 hours. It's when my body decides, yeah, it's time to wake up, you know? It's when my body decides that. So if my body, like, I sleep regularly on weekends, I sleep about 11 hours, right? So I'd say that's probably my like average time, like my good time. But I feel like, let's say I had 11 hours of sleep, then I wouldn't have enough time to do everything else, right? So like on school nights, if I wanted to, I could get 12 hours of sleep. I could go to bed at fucking 8 p.m., right? But then I'm cutting out a lot of other things that I like to do. I really like to just enjoy my time away from school. And sometimes I like being alone, because I don't like being around people that much. And I really enjoy just being alone sometimes. And that's what I get to do when I'm outside of school. And sometimes when I'm just kind of alone and stuff like that, it's just really peaceful and I just enjoy it. And if I'm sleeping, then I'm cutting all that time out, and it's just like boom, I'm back at school, you know what I mean? So long answer is everything, but the short answer is sleep, you know? And I feel like if we just had more hours in a day, you could just get more sleep and you could get more of the stuff that you want to do done, you know what I mean? So long answer everything, short answer sleep. Simon ugly as fuck, he'll never get pussy. True. Fuck Fortnite. True. What happened to Cashbogs? I'm not sure. You're gonna have to ask Cashbogs yourself, you know what I mean? Please don't give up, bravery just inspire me every day I see you, and I think, man, what a pathetic bomb of a human, and I gotta do whatever I can to not become you. So thank you, Tarek, for inspiring me to become better. By TW. I think that's Justin Welch. Usually when they leave their name, it's usually not actually them, but I feel like this might be something Tristan does say to me. Tristan been hating on me like all the time. I never had anything against him. Like, I thought we was always just homies. One time in class, I told him, Tristan, you're like a brother to me. I was being dead serious, and because I feel like we were like really good friends. Like, it was like early last year, and then that's kind of changed over time. Like, he's always just kind of been beefing with me for no reason. He always has something against me all the time, and for like no reason. I feel like, you know. I guess like it is what it is though. When we're doing crystal meth together, probably never. Did Lila Jane squirt on you? No. Give us your best joke. I would say, what do you call a lesbian dinosaur? A lickalotopus. Ryder's a pussy ass bitch and Sam is bitch made. So are you. Kill yourself. Thank you. Would you tap Lila Gat Wolf? Do you sip lean or do perks? I do both. As a child, what did you want to be when you grow up? I never really, I feel like it's a little bit of everything, because when you're a child you have unrealistic dreams and visions and stuff like that. I wanted to be a police officer, I think, when I was really little. Maybe at some point I wanted to be like an astronaut, like I wanted to just be in space. Probably at some point it's like, oh, I want to be a YouTuber, you know. I want to have the easy way. I want to get millions by making videos and shit. It's a little bit of everything, you know. Who is in the 21 Club, and who do you think the next members will be? Hopefully we don't let anyone else get in. It's not like, I don't want to say like, oh, the next member will be him. The next member will be her. You know what I mean? I don't want to say that because it's like a very negative thought, and we don't want to put anybody in there, and we don't want to let anybody get in there. But for now, it is Yeston, Lane, Brayden. As John built like a stump. It's pretty funny. Is Cash Boggs going down a dark path? He could be. I'm not like too sure myself. I don't know. But you're gonna have to ask him. He's a cool guy though. You're gonna have to ask him. I wouldn't really know. You a thug? I know. Describe your perfect sandwich. This is gonna be a little bit weird. This might be a little bit weird. Obviously I've had regular sandwiches before, but I feel like my perfect sandwich is like, I don't even know if you want to consider it like a sandwich, but it's this breakfast sandwich that I make, and it's so fucking good. I make it all the time. It's so good. I have those biscuits, those like, what do you call it, like the English biscuit or something, and I toast it, and then I make one egg, and it's like a little pan. I literally have a little pan, and you put one egg in there, and then I just kind of mix it around, put some salt and pepper, and then I literally put the egg on a plate, and then I like flip it over so the other side can cook, and then both sides of the egg are cooked. And when it's out of the toaster, I put the egg on, then I put a slice of cheddar cheese, and I close it up, and then I cut up this like smoked sausage from the refrigerator, because I keep this like this thing of smoked sausage in the refrigerator. It's so good. It's got like these like onion things in it, and it's like super good. It's like seasoned, like this smoked sausage, like it's so good. And I cut it up into like really thin pieces, and I eat that. I eat like the sandwich, and I also take the smoked sausage with it, and it's so good. It's like my favorite thing ever. I make it all the time. So good. I'm actually a really good chef. Like, all jokes aside, I'm really good at making food. I don't want to like glaze myself or like be biased, but I'm really good at making food. Whatever I make turns out to be just amazing. Some nights I'll cook for the whole family. I did tonight I cooked for the whole family. I made like these chicken breasts and rice, and my mom made a salad, but it was part of it. But yeah, I'm a really good chef. I'm really good at everything I make. And the videos you saw on YouTube of me cooking were a complete joke, but outside from that, like, I'm a really good chef. Why you break Lane's door, bro? You owe him a new fucking car, dickhead. Yeah, I don't know. I apologize to Lane, man. I guess I'm gonna buy him a McDonald's meal. I'm very happy to. I might be little, but you know, if I could just pay him back in some way, I'm very happy to. But yeah, he was picking me up. It was really cold, so his doors were frozen. I'm being that his doors were frozen, and he was trying to unlock his door, And I think what happened, I'm not sure what happened, but I broke his like locking mechanism on his door. And it's because it was locked. So I told him like unlock the door. I had my my hand on the handle or whatever, but I didn't pull it. And I waited for the click to hear it unlock. I waited for the click, and once I heard the click, then I pulled it. Like I tried to open the door, and it like didn't work because his door was frozen shut. It didn't work. So I like kind of pulled it, right? And then it was like boom, it's like broken. It wouldn't open. So yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, but it's because of the fucking fact that his door was frozen shut. I think I was already tripping for that. Why you lose 3 in a row, and why 2 of them were 21 on trash can? Yeah, I explained it. You were a sorry piece of shit. I will stomp on you on Sunday. Alright, you're 1v1 Abby. I want to see Gat, or I like Gat, Jane, or Abdi, or Ethan, Brent 24. I'm probably not gonna 1v1 any of them soon. I don't think. As Abby have Gat 1 out of 10 rating. I don't want to talk about my dear friend in this context. When will you make good original content worth watching? I don't know. Change your name to T Failure? No. Kill Yourself Goofy Ass Hard R by Bryce Noel. I don't think that's by Bryce. I don't think he would name drop him saying that. But thank you anyways. Why break Lane's door, bro? Why? Just explained it. What's been the highlight of your past year? I don't know, it's just been a basic ass year. Oh yeah, I got my braces off very early. I got my braces off in 2023 January. Like super early. That just might be my highlight, you know. I've been had like nice teeth and shit all year because of it, you know. Why is Simon so slam-tied? Because it's from China. Hardcore China chick. Why are you dog shit at the things you love? Is that like a hate? Or is that a genuine question? Or is it both? I don't know. What's at the top of your bucket list? I'm not gonna lie. It's just straight up, for now, just like straight up. What has been at the top of my bucket list was seeing Travis Scott. And that already happened. I got to see him. I'm so happy. That was like the best time of my life, bro. I got to look at that man. Hey, bro, I swear he was so close to me. He was so close to me. Like, I literally looked up and he's like right there, right in front of me. Like, it's so crazy how it was so wild to think about how close I was. It's like, if you think about it, I was in the same room as him at one point, and I was like right there. It's crazy. Is that a single? Ugh. I don't even know how to answer this. Like, I don't know. You're gonna have to ask her. She's an interesting character. Who would you say is your best friend in your life? Man, I got a lot of good friends, you know, but I can't just put one over them all, you know what I mean? There's a lot of good friends. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This Q&A has somehow, I've answered the least amount of questions, and I've still taken up the most amount of time, which is just wild to me. And it's already like 2:16 a.m. and I gotta go, bro. I gotta go. I don't know. I can't finish it. A lot of these questions are hella stupid, like stupid as fuck. And I don't even need to answer them anyway like that. I'm sorry if I didn't get to your question. I apologize, but I can't. I answered thoroughly. I answered a little bit of questions, but very thoroughly. I really hope I got to answer your question, and if I didn't, I apologize. I could make a part 8 using, you know what, no, it's fine. On the next Q&A, if you really wanted your question answered, just drop it again. This video is already at 41 minutes of recording. If you had a question that you really wanted answered, just drop it again in the next one. Hopefully that one gets answered. But yeah, I don't want to like continue with these already old questions. So, you know, I don't know. I'm sorry if I didn't get to your question, but it is what it is. But I don't even know how many I answered, but I'm sure there's a lot that I did not gotten to. All right.